Flood watches are in effect for the Nechako River in Vanderhoof, as well as for the Nautley River near Fort Fraser. Now, with water levels rising downstream, an advisory is in effect for Prince George.
From Isle Pierre right through to the Fraser, the Nechako River is flowing high and fast. It can eat away at the bank, causing it to fall away.
People have and can fall into the river unexpectedly with that. So when it is running through fairly high like this, maybe just give it a couple feet away from the riverbank and the edge.
BC's River Forecast Centre has issued a high stream flow advisory for the Nechako through Prince George. The recent warmer than average temperatures have led the snowpack to melt very quickly. Here in Myworth, Wilkins Park is still open. But with more warm weather in the forecast, water levels are expected to rise through the week. The Nechako is expected to reach its peak over the next few days. But more snowpack melt on the upper Fraser means that river could continue to rise for a couple weeks.
There is a bit of a potential for a rainfall event later in this week that we're right now watching quite closely, just with the fairly limited room within the rivers. We could see a bit of a push from this rain towards the end of this week.
In spite of the high water, many people can't resist taking a dip.
I mean, you look around, it's absolutely gorgeous out. People want to get out and enjoy it, have fun on the river. And if you're on a boat, on some kind of floaty, it is nice and warm. You dress to that weather, but when you wind up in the water, you're not protected anything thermally from that.
With the water flowing this fast, it can be easy to be pulled under. The biggest risk, hypothermia.
Don't forget how cold the water can be, and make sure that if you're operating a jet boat or operating in a river environment, you're getting the training you need.
Especially important when Prince George is expecting even more high water. Camille McDonald, CKPG News.